Hello everyone! It is more important to get a proofreader today as people may get more jobs to do. Let's see Grammarly's accuracy now in this Grammarly review. Remember to watch until the end of this video and I'll show you how Grammarly has helped me. I know some of you may be asking, just type carefully is okay, why a proofreader is needed? Is that because without people using proofreaders, I have nothing to review? Yeah, maybe. But before you say that, you need to know that proofreaders aren't useless. Alright, it's because if you say that, you are just like saying life jackets aren't useful on aeroplane. Well, we need the maximum protection on getting mistake free, just like you won't ask the airline companies to stop putting life jackets on a plane just because you think that it will be safe. Yeah, I know that it will be safe, but at least we need to make some security measures just in case, right? So even advanced English users can make mistakes. So today I prepared, let me just have a look at how many mistakes we get. Okay, 100 paragraphs in total. So, and each paragraph there is a mistake in each paragraph. This time I'm just testing the free version of Grammarly. Seeing there's a total of 100 paragraphs. Where I got the mistakes from, I get it from my mistakes database. It's just a document. I collect all the mistakes I see in my daily life. Maybe some of them are just made up by me. So let's just go ahead and run the test. How am I going to do that? For every catch of Grammarly, like for example, if Grammarly correctly points out this one should be people instead of person, then I will be deleting this sentence. So still checking, I'm just going to show you some UIs. In fact, Grammarly has a very good, Grammarly is really good at catching mistakes. This is very good accuracy and it shows 93 alerts, but some of them are false positives and some of them are wrong suggestions like this. This should not be some person thinks. Even if I change it to some person thinks, it's wrong, so it should be some people think. So you can choose to correct with assistant or just correct it here. I like to correct it here, it's much faster, but if you want to just look at the correctness or clarity or engagement, delivery, anyway you want, then you just need to do like that. And that's the testing begin. Complete, you can see that 35 mistakes that Grammarly cannot catch, or maybe it does not give me the correct suggestion. So we are going to calculate the percentage that Grammarly can catch, and its accuracy score would be 65%. This one, why it's wrong, it should be that people instead of that person. They have a go. It's wrong because there has a go. You won't say there has a go. There has a go is wrong. You can say there is a go instead of there has a go. Here, there has a go again is wrong. And this one according to AV Comparatives 2020. Okay, this one I'm not marketing, alright? I'm just saying the fact from AV Comparatives and just, well, this sentence is from my relatives, of course. I didn't intentionally put it into my mistake database, but why I put it into my mistake database is that my relative, I forgot it's my relative or my friend say this wrongly, it should be and instead of or. Two of the most popular proofreading software instead of proofreader software is a little bit strange. This one I would expect it to change it to and instead of or, and this one it should be slowness instead of slow. This one should be R. I should, yeah. This one, good morning, my tutor. This one should be examines instead of examine. So that this should be there instead of they are, because it's a bit strange to do like this. This one should be hello and welcome, because you, or hey friend, you choose. Okay, you choose yourself. Do you want me to say hello or do you want me to say welcome? Okay, you won't say like this. You won't ask your friend to choose which one you want to use. So that's why we are going to use hello and welcome instead of hello or welcome. That's just some improvements, but grammar can't catch. So today we are going to have a look instead of have look. In fact, this issue Grammarly can catch in a few weeks ago, but I have no idea why it cannot catch. Exactly, this is the exactly same sentence I use for Grammarly and for writing, and this one why is not a book or the book, because you won't say I like reading only a book. You need to say that you like reading many books. This one a dog box instead of a dog box. This one unknown word, it does not give me the correct suggestion. I know that Grammarly knows this word. Why? Because I type the correct spelling and it doesn't say that I'm wrong, but I spelled wrongly. It does not give me the correct suggestion. And this one, why is wrong? That's because it should be I have lived instead of I lived. Why? It is because we use since 1990. We should use the present perfect tense instead of the past tense. If you do not know why we need to use present perfect tense, then I strongly recommend you to click the subscribe button just right under the videos. Okay, this one English very more is wrong. It should be very much. You seldom say very more. Where are my books? I think this is a wrong case. That's why I haven't deleted. But I think I didn't calculate it into that thing. Let me just double check. 30. Oh, I'm wrong. So it should be 70. Okay, so there's some minor amendments on the score. Please pay attention. Okay, this one mine should be wrong. I expect it to change to learns to learn. But now you can see I have no idea why it asked me to add a comma before French. It totally doesn't make sense. Grammarly was writing to this is tricky. Should not be was. This tricky is just a tricky question to trick Grammarly. Okay, let's have a look at this. I like history because there are many unexpected events happening in the past. It should be there were instead of there are. The street was so darkened. It's wrong. It should be so dark. And for question 23, I am small like when I was small instead of I am small. I like playing basketball. I like plays basketball. Is totally wrong. On my passport is at my cousin's house. I think is that why there aren't any mistakes here right now. So I'm going to call it a mistake of mine. So the score of Grammarly will again need to be advanced and it should be 71% instead of 70%. So that's why I need to run through it with you, because sometimes I have not deleted questions. This one, my dog has a toy. Why is wrong? Originally my dog has an OT, but I changed it to and asked me to change it to an OT instead of ROT, and after I changed it to an OT, it asked me to change to an toy, and after changing an toy, it asked me to change to a toy. That's why I does not point out the suggestion directly. Then I need to call it a miss. For question 28, you have done your homework. This should be have you done your homework instead of you have done your homework. For question 29, I was hungry now. Basically 40-10 sequence. It should not be was hungry now. It should be I am hungry now. Just show you something. A few years ago, when my teacher asked me to do the proofreading exercise, I do not have enough time. I'm going to have the lesson in just 5 minutes. What should I do? I went to the internet and asked Google, what is the best proofreading software out there? I saw something like Grammarly. Then I tried to use. Then I immediately click it, type my passage to Grammarly editor. Thanks to Grammarly, I finally complete my work in the computer in the library. And finally, I hand in my proofreading worksheet to my teacher just in time. Thank you all for watching. And remember to hit the subscribe button. What do you think about the test method? I would like to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and as always, learn the culture, learn the future.